Pardon that. Had to get the dust off. There we go. Hey, Pillow. Hope you're doing well. Back into the habit of planning the streets a bit better. There's a lot of messages. I gotta catch up with that again. Okay, let me put in the ad break, and then we'll start up the show proper. everyone. Once again, welcome to the Qden. My name is Tika's Q, the American Kangaroo, though still Sea Monster for a bit. I promise, I have the other PNG in the works, I just gotta finish it up. So we'll be the Sea Monster for just a little bit longer, probably through Bioshock as far as things go. But I know a lot of you still enjoy this one. Hope you're all doing well. And before I start up the show and everything, I wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been on current with what's been going on with me and my family for the last week. I really appreciate all of you sending the well wishes and hoping that my mother was doing well in the hospital. I really appreciate that. She is back home. She is doing okay. The doctors were able to help her. They caught what this was early, thankfully, so it's treatable. And they were able to put my mom on some new pills and think of a new diet plan for her and everything so that this doesn't happen again. But yeah, this was probably one of the more stressful weeks of my life. And I could not have gotten through it without any of you supporting me through the DMs every now and then on Discord. I greatly appreciate it. I know a lot of you were listening to me vent a lot and just trying to get through everything and making sure everything was okay, and I appreciate the support greatly from all of you. And I'm thankful that all of you are my viewers and friends and everything, and your support meant a lot to me this week. I really appreciate it. Hey Tom Wolf, hope you're doing well. So yeah, everything's doing okay now. Family's a little cautious right now with mom's recovery and everything. She's doing good, she's getting her strength back, though we're trying to make sure she doesn't strain herself too much. But other than that, everything is going pretty well again. And the stress of the last week is finally leaving. Dak! Thank you, Towel, for the 10 bits, I appreciate it. And I hope you're doing well this week. So yeah, it was quite a week, and I really appreciate all of you helping me get through it. Yeah, so I couldn't stream Sunday because I just couldn't with everything that was happening with the family and everything, so I appreciate your understanding. Okay. So, enough of the personal stuff for now. It has been quite the week in the news week and everything, even in the video game sphere, which is usually where I try to keep things, but everything usually crosses paths every now and then, but what a week it's been. So on the docket tonight, we'll be continuing Bioshock. I know Saturdays are usually the retro days, but I guess Bioshock is technically a retro game in a way now since it came out in, I think it was, 2008 now? I think anything like over 10 years is kind of considered retro, I guess? Or is it 20 years now? I don't know the definition, but it's still fun to play. And it's a good stress reliever in some ways. Aside from that, I've been going through my PlayStation library and some of my other stuff to make sure for planning ahead for other games to play on the channel too. And also, as for one more personal thing for myself, my birthday is next month. I'll be turning the big 4-0 this August on the 14th. I don't think I'll be streaming that day since it's technically on a Thursday. So I might just do like an off-stream VR chat night for those who want to attend. So I think that'll be fun. So I've been looking up worlds to go into and like places to hang out and stuff. And I've been listening to any suggestions that y'all might have for any VR chat worlds to visit and play games in. So I really enjoy playing Uno in that thing. That's always fun. Because like Uno, try to find a good puzzle game, maybe a shooter, or just a place to hang out with everybody. And those are always fun. And I figured that could be like a good little birthday evening with my friends and my viewers and everything. And everybody on the Discord. And then after that, I'll just continue my usual weekend after that. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, yeah. And speaking of stuff that's happening in the game sphere these days, apparently we finally got the numbers back on Nintendo. Aside from all of the stuff they've been getting into recently, apparently Nintendo, we finally figured out some of the numbers for the sales for the Nintendo Switch 2. And apparently, while it was one of the fastest selling consoles in Japan, not so much in America and around the world, apparently. Well, it's actually pretty obvious why. In Japan, the Switch 2 was region-locked and it was sold for $300, while in America and everyone else in the world had to pay $450 or even more for it, in some cases. I think in Brazil, they had to pay like $800 of their currency or something. And there's a whole bunch of things about that, too. Apparently, Brazil is suing Nintendo for customer abuse, for the fact that they feel it's unfair that Nintendo should not have the ability to brick your system for doing certain things. And the brickening is continuing in some of the weirdest ways, too. Not only are the consoles getting bricked, apparently some of the games are getting bricked, too. The ones that come in physical copies is what I'm hearing. One of the things I recently heard is that apparently some people are getting their copies of Mario Wonder for the Switch bricked because they didn't buy it online. And we've already heard previously that people who purchased used games and resold them back to GameStop, apparently when you put them in your Switch or Switch 2, those games also get bricked because Nintendo set up a registry where if you buy a game, it's semi-permanently registered to you or something. And which was one of the things about the virtual cards some people were fearing. And as far as things go, we don't know how the situation has gone on that yet. Seems like Nintendo is really trying to stop people from buying used games or just purely go digital at this point, which it's probably one of the most forceful things I've ever seen for a company to do. And in other things with Nintendo, apparently they are not doing so hot with the Palworld lawsuits that they initiated last year. Yeah, it's hard to believe that that lawsuit's been going on for a total of a year now, which is weird. And since then, ever since Palworld came out, Brazil takes their customer disputes rather seriously, as compared to other countries. I'm actually surprised that America isn't suing them at this point because of the whole brickening system. And the whole expelling from their digital storefront. But yeah, Brazil takes customer abuse much more seriously than a lot of other countries, as far as I know. They were in a huge debate with Twitter before, from what I remember. And I think that got settled somehow, if I remember correctly. Excuse me. Aside from that, some other countries might join in at some point, we're not sure. But there's still some litigation to be going on with Nintendo with a lot of areas. And apparently, as far as their Palworld litigation goes, apparently Nintendo was caught trying to change the patents that they're suing Palworld over mid-lawsuit. Yeah, this has to be one of the most scummy things I've ever heard of. Apparently, they tried to rework the patents so that it wouldn't just include throwing a ball or a sphere to capture a monster. Apparently they also tried to include different shapes as well, because as many of you may or may not know, Craftopia is actually the first game to ever do a capture system in a 3D space, which is what one of the patents was. And Craftopia did it with squares, basically. And, let's see. Nintendo also had a patent where They tried to sue them for riding and mounting monsters, which I don't know how they would prove that, considering the fact that many other video game companies have also done mounting beasts in order to ride them and everything. So Palworld has been navigating a lot of this pretty well, as far as I can tell. And Nintendo has been trying to drag this for as long as we've been able to see. And some people were starting to think, okay, maybe Nintendo isn't doing this just to like prove a point or anything like that, but apparently some people are theorizing that Nintendo's strategy eventually was just keep them in court, drain their resources, and try to shut down the company somehow. Because in the initial settlement agreement that they wanted Pocket Pair to settle with, they wanted Pocket Pair to pay them $60,000 for damages against their IP for Pokemon, and they wanted the game shut down permanently. So Pocket Pair refused, thankfully. And at this point, considering that litigation has gone on for more than a year now, Nintendo is literally investing more money into this lawsuit than they'll actually get a payout for, which is insane when you think about it. Because lawyers and court fees and everything take a lot of money to do. Now, Palworld, thankfully, is getting backed by some money from Xbox and Sony for being on the Game Pass and for Sony investing a little bit into their company in order to make Palworld a bigger franchise than it is already. But as far as things go, Nintendo seems to be losing in court too. It seems that the litigation in Japan may not hold up, especially considering the fact that they have been trying to throw patents at the wall to see what sticks in America for the longest time now. And at this point, they're just dragging the process out. So at this point, we're kind of hoping that a judge just throws out the case at this point, because Nintendo is only proving that they're just being petty about this. And it's just sad at this point, because when Palworld first came out, it did good numbers, and it slowed down a bit. But then Nintendo was like, well, we can't have something becoming more popular than us. And the thing was, Palworld was never truly going to threaten the Pokemon IP. I mean, the Pokemon IP is stapled into Japanese culture. I mean, it's pretty much a good chunk of popular culture at this point. I mean, Nintendo had nothing to worry about. All they had to do was just keep making games and feeding off the nostalgia and all the other things. But it just seems like Nintendo said, no, we're not going to try to improve our games or do any of that. We're just going to sue you until you no longer exist. And that's really sad for me, because I used to really respect Nintendo for a while, for the longest time, because Nintendo was a huge part of my gaming childhood. And to see them now just being run by people in suits, it's just sad. With all the investment in the lawsuit money-wise, they could have made a better Pokemon. Yeah, I agree. Because the initial lawsuit, they only wanted $60,000 for damages. And Pokemon is a $90 billion franchise from its conception to now. And the fact that Nintendo has invested so much money into just getting rid of another IP that barely threatens them it's just really stupid. I mean, Palworld was laying out stuff that Pokemon could copy themselves and just roll with it. I mean, everybody knows when it comes down to it, Palworld is just a blatant copy of Pokemon. It's just another Monster Hunter game. It's just a parody in some ways, and that's all it was going to be. But ever since Nintendo initiated all of this, it feels like now Pocket Pair is now determined to make sure that Palworld survives this. Now, we don't know if Palworld will have a franchise beyond this one game. Maybe they'll just have this game and Pocket Pair will move on to another afterwards. We're not sure. But we do know that Aniplex Studios and Sony Music actually invested in them, so there's a possible chance we might get a Palworld anime out of it eventually. And I think Pocket Pair knows that as an IP, it will never be as culturally relevant as Pokemon. So I think Pocket Pair just wanted to make a fun game. I don't think they wanted to challenge Nintendo with this thing as far as things goes. And I think Nintendo took things way too far in this case. Because we all know that they've shut down fan games, they've shut down fan projects, they absolutely detest anything that even remotely looks like their stuff. But it still kind of makes me sad that they don't appreciate the fans coming up with their own stuff. They should feel proud that the Pokemon IP has inspired so many other franchises and everything. But instead, they feel threatened that their $90 billion franchise could somehow make less money. And that's just kind of sad to me. So, here's to Pocket Pair. Hopefully you keep going on, and hopefully you get that lawsuit thrown out, and you all can move on with your lives. Because apparently Pocket Pair is trying to move on, because I actually saw that they actually have a new video game in the works right now, which I actually want to show the trailer for. So let me get that ready. Let's see, one sec. So, I recently found out about this game when I was checking out the Palworld animations for a few things. And, let's see. Here we go. So this game is coming out on July 31st, and it's called Dead Take. Okay, let me get the window capture up. There we go. And let me get full screen on this, and I'll show you what's happening. So this is another game that Pocket Pair is publishing.
Finny, get out of there, please. Just answer your fucking phone! I'm outside Duke's place. I'm outside. I'm coming for you.
Duke doesn't just make movies. He creates worlds.
He's always watching. Nothing escapes him.
Vinny, you know how important this is.
You look delicious.
No, you look delicious.
No, stop, come on.
This came to you. Do you need any water?
No. Let's just hurry this up.
Wow, you look delicious.
Let's just hurry this up.
And the way he pushes his actors, he is sculpting them into something bigger than themselves.
I will do anything for this role.
There's a party, Vinny, which I'd love for you to attend.
The magnum opus of the great genius Duke Kane.
Are you trying to fuck up my career?
Please tell me that you were not always like this.
No one tells you how fucking hard it is, things you have to sacrifice.
This is me taking my shot.
This industry, it never lets you go, darling.
Dead Take. So yeah, Pocket Pair is now doing publishing now. Let's see. There we go. So Pocket Pair is now starting to do publishing for other studios with the success that they've had as an indie studio, which is honestly really cool. It's really interesting to see when indie studios decide to help other studios with their own projects and everything. Kind of like how the people who made Among Us, they decided to take all of the money that they earned from a lot of their success from Among Us, and they decided to redistribute it to help other indie studios start from the ground up, which I think is really cool. Ooh. I find it really amazing when indie studios help other indie studios out like that, because I feel like major publishers, especially in the AAA industry, they ask for way too much, and they try to control way too much. Because I've heard so many horror stories about, especially the company Double Fine, how Double Fine dealt with some of the worst publishers with a lot of their games. They had a ton of games canceled, and they've had to fire people before because publishers either canceled their games, or took back money, or just stopped existing because of mismanagement and everything, which affected them. So, seeing indie studios try to help publish other indie studio things, I think that's incredible. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Aside from that, let's take a look at some of the gaming headlines. Let's see. 2 big games coming to PS5 from Xbox. What other games are coming, I wonder? Gears of War, E-Day, and State of Decay 3. Don't care. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel charts show the most played cards. Death Stranding photo mode being used to bypass age verification. Oh my god, I heard about this. Okay, so one of my friends linked me a story about this the other day, and apparently some kids in, I think it was Europe or something like that, they actually found a way to take photos of Norman Reedus's face and somehow make fake IDs or something like that. Let me get to the actual story. So let's see. Following the passage of UK's Online Safety Act, some users are bypassing the age verification checks put in place by Discord and other sites via photo mode functions in Death Stranding. By booting up Death Stranding and taking a picture of Sam Porter Bridges, the measure allowed UK users to conceal their identities and trick Discord's age check system. The UK Online Safety Act went into full effect on July 25th, which required age checks for accessing adult-centric content online. Before the act was fully enforced, Discord previously tested its age verification measures in the UK and parts of Europe as early as April of 2025. The system, known as KID, oh god, that sounds weird. Why would you name it that? Verifies users via a face scan or ID scan and deletes any pictures or documents after a user's age is confirmed. However, the Online Safety Act and associated age verification checks were criticized by users, with some expressing privacy concerns over the data collected by those new requirements. Taking Discord's claims of not permanently storing identifying information into account, some users have found ways to circumvent the checks mandated by the Online Safety Act. As reported by PC Gamer, Twitter users Danny Sturkov claimed that Death Stranding's photo mode could be used to bypass KID and access Discord's age-restricted functions and channels as before. By using photo mode to take pictures of the main protagonist Sam Porter Bridges, users can also open and close Sam's mouth when prompted by an age verification process. With Discord's systems not storing the photo data using to verify users, it currently has no way of double-checking which ones use Sam's face as a bypass. Oh my god. Oh, this is so funny. Graphics have become so realistic, they're now foiling face identification systems on these things. Oh, jeez. That is so stupid. Oh my god. This is why graphics shouldn't become too real. This is actually scary when you think about it, because if you had a video game, like one of those iZoe or something like that, or one of those ones that let you design like a real person, and you take a picture of that person in game and use that for like a fake ID or something, or for a check thing or something like that. That is scary that you can trick the systems with this. Well, not going to be a good way to advertise their game. Our game graphics, it's so realistic you can use it to fake an ID. Yeah, that's a scary thing when you really think about it, because if you're buying things for online stuff and you need like a face user identification thing to do it, then using realistic game graphics that can bypass these things is a scary thing. 1 second, my dog needs me. Eating out, Charlie? Okay, go on. It's just... And this is only the beginning of these kind of things. I mean, is The Sims gonna get so realistic that you can just take a picture and be like, this is me? God, I can imagine so many catfish scenarios that could happen with that. But still, let's see what else it has to say. So that's how they do it. Let's see. Oh. I tried tricking it with a pic of Sam. I got through the first step, but then asks me to open my mouth to confirm I'm real. So I had a plan. I'm opening Death Stranding. That's right. There is a thing where you can open his mouth in photo mode or something like that. Oh my god. Another Twitter user, Gimme Boss, replied that the same countermeasure used by Danny Sturkov works in Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and as they use Sam's pictures to bypass KID's checks. While Discord's KID process is only utilized in certain regions, the process has drawn the ire of privacy advocates and critics, who have called the UK's Online Safety Act draconian and questioned how safe age-verifying vendors are. Although Death Stranding's photo mode has been used to bypass age checks, some users have also resorted to using VPNs as workarounds. By masking their IP address using a VPN, users then can access Discord as a user from the same country, where a VPN server is hosted, such as the US. Along with the UK's new age checks, PC gaming storefronts Steam, and Itch.io are also cracking down on which forms of adult-focused content are allowed. And that's a whole other story. Yeah, apparently there's been this, Hey, Catcore. Yeah, because a few friends in the UK were talking about this earlier, but some people were using it to bypass security for adult websites that require age verification. Yeah, it's really scary that some people are actually using... 1 sec, my dog again. I thought if Mom came back, she wouldn't use my room as a cave anymore, but she still does. Anyway. Yeah, it's weird the fact that people are figuring out how to use this stuff in terms of, like, getting past age verifications and stuff, and... Oh, excuse me. What's even scarier is the fact that people could get ideas from this. Like, what if they somehow use, like, some sort of, like, a photo thing that looks so realistic, like, you could get past, like, scanners or something like that, or, like, security measures for stuff like that. I mean, that's really scary when you think about it. Video game graphics became so good they can get past White House security. Oh, boy. Anyway. So yeah, there was also another thing that recently came up that really bothered me, that's been going around Blue Sky recently. And that is, apparently there's this Australian group called the Collective Shout. They've been trying to pressure a lot of websites and card companies to stop the payment of adult entertainment. That's a whole other story with everything. And it got to the point where Steam apparently was pressured to get rid of all of its adult games on there. And there was also Itch.io was also pressured to get rid of their adult games and stuff on there too, which I think is stupid. And the more I think about it, it's like, how exactly is Collective Shout pressuring these people? Because I imagine the card companies would still want to make money off of the payment processes for this stuff. But yeah, this group apparently is like trying to censor so much right now, and they're trying to get away with it. To which I say, we will fight back. Let me see, there should be something about them on here. Collective Shout. Yeah, here it is. Collective Shout is a not-for-profit company limited by guarantee and governed by a board of directors. We are an independent registered... Let's see. Yeah, they're basically a grassroots thing. How to stop Collective Shout. Collective Shout hides after getting exposed as frauds. Yeah, whenever it comes to groups that are into heavy censorship, you know that they're gonna have some skeletons in the closet. I have never once heard of somebody who was for censorship and didn't have some sort of a skeleton in the closet, and we've beaten them back every time. I remember one of the most infamous censors we ever went up against was Jack Thompson, for those who remember him. He was the lawyer that was advocating for getting rid of video games entirely because he tried to make the argument that the Columbine shootings were caused by children playing video games, but it wasn't. It was a series of these two boys going through a lot of personal problems and issues that nobody was helping them deal with. And they basically expressed it in the worst way imaginable. So yeah. Whenever it comes to censors like that, we have defeated them before. They never last that long. They usually get traction for a bit, and then we find out what's wrong with them, and then we basically make them irrelevant. Just like we did with our Anita Sarkeesian. She tried her damnedest to get her way. I'll never forget when she tried to raise money. I think she tried to raise like $100,000 to get a Discord server made. Even though you can make those for free. Oh boy. I thought that was hilarious. She still tries to come back every now and then, but I imagine she'll probably end up on Fox News or something eventually. If she wants to keep her little victim money-making ways going. Destiny 2's endgame just got hit with its biggest controversy. Friday the 13th video game is now official. It's actually really sad how the Friday the 13th game actually came about when I think about it. Let's see, there's a new most viewed Twitch stream of all time. Pokemon Black and White did something better than almost any other game in the series. New survival horror game is like Resident Evil 4 meets Silent Hill F. Okay. The Twilight Project, which blends intense gunplay and combat of Resident Evil 4 with the Asian folklore influences of Silent Hill F. Currently slated to release exclusively for PC via Steam. Is there a trailer for it? Now I got some gameplay pictures. Creepy. Ooh, creepy. Creepy. Let me see if I can find a trailer for it real quick. The Twilight Project. The Twilight Project. Okay, we got one. Let's see how this looks. Teapot Studios. creepy. Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, that was certainly an interesting take on a horror game. Let's see. Anything else interesting we're talking about? Elden Ring Night Rain Steam player count is down 82% each. Has anybody played this? Oh, you're gonna wishlist the Twilight Project? Okay. The trailer did look pretty good. Very horror movie-esque. Let's see. Isn't Elden Ring supposed to be like a multiplayer version, or the Night Ring supposed to be a multiplayer version of it or something? I heard a joke that it's like Elden Ring but with Fortnite or something. Wild West multiplayer game is free on Steam. PS5 getting exclusive dinosaur horror game with serious Dino Crisis vibes on November 14th. Interesting. Code Violet. I think I heard about this. Okay, I can't see the trailer here. Let's check it out. Code Violet. "22 hours ago." Okay.
Dreams can do crazy things.
I know, but these... they feel like more than that. They feel like memories, like they happened.
Get some rest. I'll check on you in the morning.
Ah.
You're more important than you understand.
There is something
Different about her.
What the hell? Compies! Oh, raptors. Yep.
She is our priority. Without her, there is no future.
Interesting. The imagery for the title is very odd to me. Okay, we get it. There's pre-order stuff. So weird. It looks like Dino Crisis mixed with, like, I don't know why, but kind of like Dino Crisis meets Prey, if I had to think about it. Because it looks like a mind trippy thing mixed with Dino Crisis in some sense. I don't know. It looks interesting. I'll give it that. Because I know that I know recently I've seen a lot of demos coming out on YouTube where people are playing like these Jurassic Park-esque horror games that are starting to make way. Because it seems like a lot of people are starting to get fed up with a lot of the franchises not doing what they want them to do. So now they're like taking matters into their own hands and making their own games about this kind of thing. Which I think is really cool when you think about it. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, the screenshots looked interesting. Yeah, and if Capcom isn't gonna bring back Dino Crisis, somebody should make a game about going up against scientists and dinosaurs. 'Cause, I mean, it feels like a lot of these companies, they're sitting on IPs that people have been begging to make a comeback, and it seems like if they're not gonna make a comeback, people are just gonna make their own games now, which I feel like is a huge missed opportunity for a lot of these people. I mean, it's like Capcom, they've got games that they haven't re-released or made new ones to. There's Nintendo, they've got a ton of IPs they haven't released new stuff to. There's Xbox has like a couple that have like gone under the radar. And then Sony's got a ton of mascot platformers that people have been dying to see make comebacks to. Hey, Sir Squanch. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what else there is. Battlefield 6. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Nintendo just changed everything we thought we knew about Mario and Peach's relationship. I heard a rumor about this. Apparently, Mario got friend-zoned or something. Snowboard Kids need to make a comeback. I remember that game. That was pretty fun. Okay, so what did Nintendo do? The recent release of Mario Kart World for Switch 2 has fans of the popular series once again speculating the relationship between Mario and Princess Peach, but according to an official statement from Nintendo, the two are just good friends. Mario Kart World players and the fans of the franchise as a whole are reacting to the shocking confirmation across social media, with many expressing doubt in Nintendo's claim. Man, when you think about it, Mario and Princess Peach are kind of like Kermit and Miss Piggy at this point. They're never gonna get together because the company knows once they get them together, it's pretty much the end of the will they won't they thing that they've been profiting off for years. I mean, when it came down to it, Peach shot Mario hard when it came to Mario Odyssey, from what I hear. Or shot him down or something. But yeah, the fact that they're still keeping them good friends, considering the relationship and the fact that Mario has been saving Princess Peach for the last 30 years. Oh boy. I thought Piggy and Kermit broke up within the Muppets lore. No. I don't know what they're doing with them anymore. It's like, first they met, they got married in a movie, then apparently that movie didn't count, and they've had like an on and off again relationship for years. They almost got married again, but then they didn't, and I just don't know what's happening anymore. I've moved on. Bioshock 4 reveal could be happening soon. What would they reveal, I wonder? Let's see. Amid the excitement of Bioshock 4's eventual reveal, there's no official date as to when Cloud Chamber and 2K plan to make the announcement. Possible summer announcement. Well, I know one thing for sure. Muppets needs a new show movie that does it justice. I agree. One thing for sure about Bioshock, I will say that Bioshock 2, in my opinion, proved that you can make a Bioshock without Ken Levine. Because he made it accessible enough for anybody to make their own stuff to it, as long as you apply 3 things. There's always a man, there's always a lighthouse, there's always a city. And it's usually the city itself that gets the most character development, as opposed to the actual main character you play as. It's like, as long as the city that you're visiting has a good personality and a good little horror movie-esque thing going on or something like that, then people usually like it. Because Bioshock 1, Rapture is still to this day a lot of people's favorite, like, cities to explore and everything. Bioshock 2 expanded Rapture, got some new things in there, was awesome. And then Bioshock Infinite introduced us to Columbia, which was the whole cloud in the sky thing. I thought that was pretty cool. So it makes me wonder what kind of a city they would make next then, because the only thing I can think of is either Rich Person Island, underground, old U.S. bunker that they made during the Cuban Missile Crisis, or I don't know what else they could do. I thought both Bowser and Mario got friend-zoned at the end of Odyssey. That's what I heard too. Like, Peach was like, I don't need no man, after Mario spent the entire game trying to rescue her. It's like, girl, you do. You needed someone to rescue you. Can you just give him a smooch or something? Or just bake him a cake like you always do and string him along? Oh boy. Oh yeah, so I am wondering if Bioshock 4 can be possible. Excuse me. Is the Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition upgrade worth it? Probably not. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 offers free Steam download as special thank you to fans. Ooh. That's cool. Let's see. Free bonus edition soundtrack for fans to download it on Steam right now. Sandfall Interactive has called the new Claire Obscure Expedition 33 download a special thank you for fans for supporting the game and its success. They reached 3.3 million sales in 33 days. It's a good sign that a title from smaller developers can still flourish in the industry provided the quality is there. Okay, so right now you can get a free soundtrack of the game if you bought it on Steam. That's cool. At the moment, it remains to be seen if Sandfall Interactive has anything else planned for the future of Claire Obscure Expedition 33 as it stands. The game is a complete experience from start to finish, but there would be no doubt more hordes of players waiting should the developer release Claire Obscure Expedition 33 DLC in the future. For now, expecting nothing seems to be the best policy until the studio says otherwise. Personally, with the way that the game went... Hey, Andy. Thank you for coming. The way that Claire Obscure went, I loved that game, and I want to replay it at some point, but not like right away. I still gotta like have some time away from it before I make another attempt to play the game. Because the only thing I haven't done in that game right now, I have not beaten the final super boss. And let me tell you, the final super boss, there is a reason why he is the final super boss in that game. I still have to get like, I think I have to get like 3 more achievements in that game before I can platinum it. I have to defeat the final super boss, I have to get all my characters to level 99, and I have to use Ciel's foretell in a special way. I have to get a enemy up to level 20 on her foretell card thing and then kill them in Twilight. I still have no idea how to work Ciel as a character. But I'll figure it out eventually. Probably when I replay the game again sometime. Let's see, aside from that... As far as things with the future of Claire Obscure go, I've heard a lot of different things. I think for me the most obvious, if they do continue Claire Obscure, I think Claire Obscure itself is going to be the franchise title. Expedition 33 was just about the expedition itself. I think Claire Obscure can be the franchise thing. And what I think they could do for the next game, if they're going to continue the franchise as a whole, I would love to know more about the writers and I would love to know more about the painters versus the writers, because that intrigued me quite a lot. Like, if the painters have the ability to send your mind into a painting, does that mean that if you read a book by the writers that your mind gets put inside the book or something like that? Because I would love to see this universe explored a lot more. So I don't know what kind of DLC they could do with Expedition 33 that would be like in-game, because it feels like a pretty good finality to the game. Like, even if you choose an ending, it doesn't feel like you could add any more to it that would enrich the experience more for me. Like, if they tried adding like an extra story segment in there, I'd kind of be like, well, what's the point? I mean, we already kind of know how it ends, so just delaying the inevitable. Unless they can come up with a DLC where, like, it's like a new ending, or like you get like a compromise or something like that. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what Sandfall Interactive does next. Like, I imagine they might do another game besides Clair Obscur, maybe. But if they do continue Clair Obscur, I really cannot wait to see what they come out with next. Let's see. It's funny that a PlayStation game is going to be on a big test for Xbox. Borderlands 4 is releasing at a perfect time for looter shooter fans. As far as I can tell, a lot of people are not getting Borderlands 4 as far as I know. Because a lot of people are starting to have some problems with that, especially the company. Sony takes steps to bring more PlayStation games to other consoles. GTA 6 is going to be the most beautiful game ever made, but not at launch. Yeah, For as big of a game as GTA 6 is going to be, I imagine there is going to be a strenuous amount of bugs and glitches when that game first comes out, because considering that they have been working on this game for pretty much a decade now, and they've sunk in more than $1 billion into this game. Actually, I can't remember. What was the actual cost so far? Let's see. GTA 6... total development cost. Okay, so it's $2 billion. Oh my goodness. $2 billion to make one game. Oh my goodness. I cannot imagine the amount of pressure that would be on the company itself, because even if you sold the game for $100 each, let me do the calculations for this again. So if the game is $2 billion of development costs, $2 billion of development costs, and you divide that by, some people are saying that this game is going to be like $100 when it first launches. I think there is a possibility of that. So even if you sold the game for $100 each, you would still have to sell over 20 million copies to break even. 20 million copies to break even. Really think about that. And if this debuts on a console first, like PlayStation 5 Pro or something like that, I can understand them getting some of that. But I cannot imagine how this is going to destroy people's PC towers to play this thing, from what I've seen so far. And from what we've seen so far is only like the cutscenes or the cinematics or something. We haven't seen actual gameplay or anything yet. All we've seen is the cinematics to this thing. But really think about it, even if they sold this thing for $100 each, they would still have to sell 20 million copies to break even. And even then, that's just for the initial development costs. We don't know about the advertising budgets. We don't know about how much the CEOs are going to take a chunk out of it. We don't know how much the investors are going to take out of it. For all we know, this could be like $3 or $4 billion in total for them to be able to even break even for this thing. Because, let me see. What is What is one of the highest selling video games of all time, I wonder? Highest selling video game. Let's see. Okay, so to this day, the best selling video game to date is Minecraft. Let's see, from 2011, there have been over 300 million copies sold. And that's over the period of the last 14 years. Okay. Yeah, so I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see how it'll go then. But still, $2 billion investment into one video game. And it's like, I can imagine maybe they might sell that much, but I don't know. It's kind of up in the air whether or not they could actually sell 20 million copies within like a certain amount of time just to be able to get the game and everything. Yeah, but I never know. It can be anywhere. As far as I can tell, people will probably pre-order it. They might break even and then make a little more after that, so who knows. I mean, Lord knows, they already made a lot off of GTA 5 and the online mode and everything. I wonder they're working the gameplay since it's not showing any footage. My guess is, if they haven't showed us any footage of the gameplay yet, they're still trying to make it so that... They're probably still trying to balance it so that it still looks good while you play it. And they're probably trying to make it so that the game doesn't stutter, or there isn't pop-ins, or anything like that. They're probably trying to make it so that everything is synchronized well, and that everything works at the same time, but there's a really huge problem with that, I think. The problem with games of that size, especially the size that they're trying to tout with this game, is the fact that we don't know if there's going to be a limitation on distance. Because when you have open worlds like this, and the programming is they have to have certain things working at the same time in order for things to be working as a whole, there's a reason why open worlds aren't as popular as they used to be. It's because the programming that it takes to get those working is insane. To be able to get cars to move, to be able to get NPCs to walk around and look realistic enough, to get animals or birds, or getting the weather conditions right, or just having the world in general work as a whole. I can't imagine the programming nightmare it would take to have those kinds of things working at the same time while still looking good at the same time. Because we've seen a lot of games in the past before try these kinds of open worlds and screw up out the gate. Oh, and I guess we are going to be done with the news for now. Let me just see if I can get some bullet points in. Oh, the Outer Worlds 2 price cut. They have lowered it $10 on retail than originally stated. Yeah, they tried... Outer Worlds 2 did try making it $80. Ooh, excuse me. But after the backlash, I think they lowered it to $70. Because their whole celebrate capitalism by buying this for capitalism didn't work with their campaign. So we'll see how that goes. Why I'm more excited for GTA 6's map than the actual game? That's another thing I'm gonna have to wonder about. But in any case, okay, let me put in the next ad break. And then when we get back, we are going to play Bioshock once again. See you in 3. Okay, we're back. Oh, and I forgot there was one more thing I was about to reveal. I forgot. I have a animation YCH I've been working on that I might do for a special. Let me just enlarge it a bit. There we go. There I am, walking. Or waddling. I might turn this into an avatar commission thing or something else. I got inspired by this one picture I saw. And then that's the one that I'm working on, but there's actually one that predates this. Oh, let me find it real quick. Let's see. Was it this one? Yeah, here we go. And then this is the one that came before it. It's supposed to be like too big for a hallway or something like that. Or for a grocery store aisle. I thought it was a cute idea. And as soon as I work on that, then I'll see if I can get the actual thing done. But this is the progress one. It's only a 3-frame loop, but I think it works. Thank you, Sir Squanch. Okay, let's get into the game. So keep a lookout for that. And for those who are ever looking for an art commission, I do have a permanent YCH folder now. Okay, let us get into the game. Okay. Now, is this original 2K, I wonder? Boston, 2K Australia. Blind Squirrel Games. Sadly, I have seen a disabled squirrel in my life. Or a squirrel with a disability before.
Should we leave it alone? Should we back off? Should we play it safe? Nah, you think, let's make it bigger!
Thank you for the food, Cat Core. Okay, load game. So last time we were playing, we just got through Arcadia. And Arcadia took a lot longer than I thought it would. And now we are on to one of my more favorite and creepy segments of the game, Fort Frolic. Thank you for the savings, Cat Core. Okay, let's see. Okay, shotgun. Okay, I've got bees, telekinesis, lightning. Okay.
You're almost there. The sphere to Ryan is up on ahead. Ryan's handed the keys to Fort Frolic over to a guy named Cohen. Cohen's an artist, says some. He's a Section 8, says I. I've seen all kinds of cutthroats, freaks, and hard cases in my life. But Cohen, he's a real lunatic. The guy's a full psychopath.
Fortune teller. Reveal to me the future.
So, you have a plot picked out yet?
Well, that's terrible.
Well, I hope you have somebody to carry on your family name.
Yeah. Slot machine. I just look so much taller than me. Gamble. Yay! I won $25. Darn. Darn. Oh well. There we go. Let's see, G-Bank. Okay, I've got... Okay, reduces flow speed when hacking, reduces difficulty when hacking safes and combo locks, reduces price in vending machines, always good. Could probably swap this out for something else. Security expert, shorten alarms, focused hacker, fewer alarm, safe cracker, 2 fewer overlord tiles when hacking. I think we'll put this one in. Okay, we have the combat tonics. You emit a huge burst of electricity when you're struck, damaging all around you. Greatly increases research scores from taking pictures. Reduces all physical damage. Wrench jockey, static discharge, photographic eye, static discharge 2. I guess we're good for now. If I can get another slot or two, that'd be really great. you invent? Heat-seeking RPGs, trap bolts, electric gel, exploding buck. I would like an RPG. Have to load that up. It wouldn't take too long to load things in. Wrench. Okay, let's do this. Oh yeah, you can break those for later. Really quick over here. Oh, I hate that. Ooh, automatic hack tool, nice. There's the robot thingies. And here we go.
That's better. Atlas Ryan. Atlas Ryan. Da 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 da. Time-wise, you could get something decent on the radio. The artist has a duty to seduce the ear and delight the spirit. So say goodbye to those two blowhards, and hello to an evening with Sander Cohen.
Now I think of all the villains in Bioshock, Sander Cohen probably has to be the craziest one of all. He's also oddly enough one of my favorites, despite how evilly despicable he is.
Down here in months. Let's see if you're just another Johnny-come-lately, or something more to me. Where did you start? The malt vinegar in this one. I've waited so long for something tasty to come to this little burg, but all that pass are yokels and rubes. Where are my manners? Come in! Come in! Sander Cohen awaits you at the Fleet Hall.
Well, here we go. Oh, that is not fair. Come on.
Welcome to Fort Frolic. No need to thank me for jamming the transmissions of those boors, Atlas and Ryan. Let them have their squabble. The artist, yes, the artist knows there is richer earth to till. For example, I test you, little moth, but for a reason. I test all my disciples. Some shine like galaxies, and some burn like a moth at the flame. Come now, into my home.
Stood up again. Second time this week. Ever since my face was... Well, Steinman worked on me, but it was never the same since the blast. Being alone so much gives a girl time to think. Who could hate me so much they'd ruin me like this? And what did I do to them? You know, I keep thinking of all them bandits and terrorists Ryan's got locked up in Palo Square, and I get so mad. Sometimes I can hardly breathe. If I could only confront them, tell them what they did to me, how they're ruining everything for me, for Rapture. Maybe I feel better.
Poor Diane, she did not have the best outcome out of all of this. Eat at Happy Noodle. Finest in liquories, wines, and beers. Only 10A. Oh boy, what a floor show every night. For that special gift. I gotta love some of the art that they have in this game for the Art Deco. For discriminating tastes, Expert Club. Oh. Make sure nobody uses this thing. What the? Oh, come on, that's not fair. How am I supposed to... Some of these are randomly too hard.
Nobody allowed backstage prior to showtime, little moth.
Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to go to the Poseidon right now. Okay, there's the Gatherer's Garden. 60, so I can get to the Plasmid slot, Physical Tonic slot, Engineering, Combat. Human Inferno. You take less damage from fire and inflict more damage when you use fire. 2 fewer alarm tiles and 2 fewer overlords when hacking. I could definitely use that later. Uh-oh. Crap. think about it, I'm surprised I haven't found any other enemies yet. Right, I forgot. He likes to plaster people to death.
Rapture is going to hell. And why? Because of them. Always behind the scenes, at the Lyceum, at the galleries in Soho, even down here in this so-called utopia. The doubters. But Ryan understands. We're simpatico. Yes, there's blood in the streets. Yes, people sometimes disappear. And those awful little girls. Well, I suppose the doubters think you can paint a picture without soiling your smock.
Oh god. Oh god, this game still gives me a jump scare every now and then. Oh, excuse me. Oh, crap. God, the sound effects in this game just scare the crap out of me sometimes. Had to make sure. The Happy Chappy, Sander Cohen's, now showing. Jasmine Jolene, Andrew Ryan's favorite gal, limited time engagement. Sander Cohen's The Bedtime Surprise. This makes me wonder if Sander Cohen was like one of the first porn directors of his time. Cigarettes, nothing in the register. Potato chips. Okay, well, let me go up that way. take the elevator. Looks like he died in the smooth criminal position.
Presto, presto! No, no! I'm trying. Please.
Once again, young Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I feel so sorry for this guy, but then again, it's kind of like feeling sorry for one of the people in Epstein's island. They kind of deserve this.
Oh, Cohen, you sick fuck, let me out of there!
Come down now. Life. Death. The burden of the artist is to capture. See young Fitzpatrick here on the stage. Use your camera. Take him as he is now, so I may remember him.
And now you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the shutterbug, little moth. Now, head to the atrium and place his photograph in my masterpiece. And so our collaboration commences.
Disturbing as always. Though it kind of makes me wonder if Cohen was crazy before the atom or after the atom. So I feel like he's one of those kinds of psychopaths where, like, he didn't realize he was a true psychopath until he came to a place like this. Uh-oh. That was close. How much hacking there was in this game. And it's honestly starting to grate on me. Vodka. Hack. I figured it wouldn't count. One second, Charlie. I'll be with you in a second. There we go. I'll be right back, everybody. I gotta take care of my dog. She needs to go outside, I think. So I'm gonna put on some music, and we will be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. And it looks like we have a bot in the chat. Flabby Prejudice. Kadad. Why does it sound dirty? Okay, goodbye. Okay, back to the game. Okay.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
I know why you've come, little boy. You've your own canvas, one you'll paint with the blood of a man I once loved. Yes, I'll send you to Ryan. But first, you must be part of my masterpiece. Go to the atrium. Hurry now. My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span.
I can believe that. Too bad he didn't have the medication they needed back
When I
then.
am dust, this is what they'll point to. My quad tick. My masterpiece. Go ahead. Don't be afraid. Touch it. Freed of his own kinks and defects. And here's the glorious news. This is just the moment of conception. Out in this place, there are 3 men, all former disciples of mine, all connected by a common thread, betrayal. Find them, little Paul, and immortalize their mortality in my quad tick. Go. Once they've been sent to their reward, you shall go to yours and to Ryan.
Now talk about the weirdest collab in history. Okay, so we got steel tip bolts for this thing. Forgot about the crossbow.
The door to Poseidon Plaza is now open to you, my boy.
Okay. See, we went there. Every other place is closed. Okay.
Allow me to draw back the curtain.
I can see your breath.
sent someone. Son of a bitch. Left me to freeze. Oh, I've got a pose all picked out for you.
Extra nutrition free. Yay! Eve Saver, Ewick 2, Scrounger. Let's do Scrounger. God damn it. Once again.
Welcome to the circus of...
One.
God damn, the damage comes so quick on these guys. I think I've never died so many times in this game.
That was bracing. Take a photo of him and place it in the quad tick. I'm feeling full, like an expectant mama.
Gross.
Yes! Now put the picture in the frame. Let's see what we've got here.
Leave your foes out in the cold with Frozen Field. You take less damage from cold and can freeze enemies when you hit them with the wrench. Ooh. I'll save that for later.
Welcome to the...
Where are you? Ah, okay. It's always interesting watching them fighting. Never seen a red bouncer before, now that I think about it. Hey, TJ. I think they're glitched. Hope you're doing well, TJ. It's been a bit of a week, a bit of a stressful week, but thankfully I've gotten by. That's all the picture doesn't get of them. Okay, how to approach this? Got him.
Get up, Mr. Bubbles. Get up. Get up, Mr. Bubbles. No.
Save the child. Yes.
No.
By my hand, the power of Christ compels the demon.
The little ones have never had anyone to look to, except to me, and I am not much to speak of. You give them hope. And for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate that gratitude.
Yay, goodies. Okay, let's collect for all these things. I saw another one around here.
Oh.
Okay. If I remember correctly, 2 results in something that I remember. I don't like it very much. So, really quick, let me just heal up. This thing. Hypnotize Big Daddy, too. Save that for later. Okay, get an extra plasmid slot. Winter Blast, Security Bullseye, Big Daddy. Let's do Winter Blast. Okay, Physical Tonic slot, yes. Hacker's Delight. Every time you hack something, you gain a little health and Eve. First Aids also give Eve. First Aid Kits also give you slightly more health, extra nutrition. Scrounger. Natural Camouflage, Sport Boost. Security cameras and turrets take longer to see you. I'll do this one. Okay, Engineering Tonic slot. Security Expert, Short Alarm, Safecracker, Hacking Expert. Combat Tonic slot. Health Upgrade and Eve Upgrade. Ooh, Electrobolt 2. That sounds really good. Oh, Insect Swarm 2. Electrobolt 2.
Set traps for...
Oh wait, that's the cycle one. Okay, now we got Electrobolt 2. Nice. We're gonna need it. Oh, I thought there was something. Okay, and before we put the second picture on, we have an ad break coming up. So, 3 minutes, everybody. Get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom, need to. We'll break out these messages, so stay tuned. There we go. Oh, and Catcore, I gave you back the points, so saving for another time. See you soon. characters do I have on here? Oh, cool. Okay, we're back. Okay, I always hate this part.
It's coming together, yes. But there will always be doubters. You don't doubt. I could never stomach doubters.
Maybe it's the next one he starts freaking out over. Oh. Yeah, it's the one thing...
I'm not a
Goodbye. I know what I did. Crap. Where's the thing? I accidentally shot one of the cases. Where's the Autobot turn-off thing? Crap, where is it? There it is. I forgot if you shoot one of the glass casings for the thing, then it activates the security. Easier to predict Houdini Splicer's teleportation destination. Right.
I can't.
Increased damage. Yay. Goodbye. I really should do more of those wrench things. 1 second. There you go. Uh-oh, where is she?
You won't lock us in, old man? Oh, that's fine with the cops. I used to love you. I used to think you're a musical genius. You know why? Because you paid my rent, you ancient hack. Come on to the record store. I'll show you what I think of your plinkety plink plink.
Huh. Apparently Cohen had a lot of fallouts with his disciples/boyfriends, it sounds like. used to think you were a musical genius because you paid my rent. Sadly, I've actually heard of stories like that before. There's actually one movie that really tackled that I really liked. It was Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. Good film. Surprisingly directed by Clint Eastwood, of all people. Ooh, liquid nitrogen. But I can't pick it up. Dang it. Oh dear. Let me just... Okay. Crap. I get the feeling as soon as I turn around, you guys are gonna be gone. Or not. Creepy.
The Wild Bunny by Sander Cohen. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. I hop, and when I hop, I never get off the ground. It's my curse, my eternal curse. I want to take the ears off, but I can't. It's my curse. It's my fucking curse. I want to take the ears off. Please, take them off. Please.
I'm guessing he really didn't like hearing how his critics felt about his work. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Thankfully didn't set anything off. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Now this is gonna get flagged on YouTube. YouTube will be okay with this game being on here, but apparently, even so, it's still like a copyright thing. Thankfully, I can't monetize the videos anyway, so I don't get in trouble. Nice. Trap bolts. Nice.
We'll kiss just as before.
Run!
Never again I'll go see.
I worked the meatball meat in Little Italy, and even I'm shocked at the cold blood that oozes out of these artistic types. This broad Culpepper and that fruit job Cohen are in some kind of feud. And Cohen's looking for my security detail to pick sides. The next thing I know, I'm called into Ryan's office to talk about the whole mess. Goddamn nut job artists.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Cohen did have feuds with anybody that disagreed with him. You know, else have seen one of these machines.
Pardon? Leave me alone!
accidentally shot the glass behind him. No, might as well take what it was. Dang, I can't even take what it was. Okay. Le Marquis de Parc Tobacco. God, that's a long name for a tobacco store. What the? Oh, that's just fish. Okay. Power to the people. Nice.
Some iron lady tried to sell me on those fancy Oxford Club CDs. No thanks. I told her I'm a nicotine man. Always will be. Why? Well, they smoke good and don't cost half a damn. Who cares if the things are made out of seashells and fish eggs?
Ew.
Diamond of fish.
I am so glad for the research camera. Yeah, apparently he was a glue sniffer. Oh. Let's see. I should probably increase the pistol damage. Chemical thrower range, crossbow break damage. Let's see. Grenade launcher damage. Immunity. Auto-generated shaped charges make your own immune. Own grenades. Huh. This makes you immune to your own grenades? Damn. That's a good one. Let's do that. Yeah, crabs. Is that open? Huh. Nitro splicer. Permanent 15% chance that any enemy grenade will be a dud. Ooh. That's cool. Okay, I guess this section's done.
Welcome to the circus.
Rapture's gonna die, you
It's kind of weird how disturbing it feels to be taking pictures of things you're killing. Spider Splicer research bonus, increased damage plus. Okay, on to the next area. Ooh, crossbow stuff. First aid, this thing. There we go. Now anybody who uses it will get poison gas. Huh. I guess that's just nothing. Okay. Okay, next area. Oh, here they come. Crap. Huh, that's right. Alright, opponent has Wrench Jockey. How can you hope to beat him in a fight? By installing new Wrench Jockey 2, of course. Don't get caught with your last year's model upgrade today. I will get that later. Oh, crap. There we go.
Welcome to the...
Games of chance. Gardner Deluxe Modern. Oh. Oh, Sunny Dirg, thank you very much. You are now on 31 months of Tier 1. Thank you very much. The irony, I was talking to another streamer friend about how you're my first 30 months subscribed to stream, but I guess it's 31 now. 31 months, and an amazing 31 months it's been. I appreciate it, Sunny Dirg. Thanks for coming in. And thanks for always being there. I really appreciate it. Oof. Ugh. Oh, and since you're here, I actually have a new animation type that I'm working on. Let me show you. Not sure if I'll make this an avatar or a full animation type, but I thought I'd show it off. Hope you like it. Would be cool if I could get some sound effects with it. And currently we are playing Bioshock. Oh dear. Uh-oh. There we go. Huh. Let's open that door. Oh no. Yeah, great, we're about to have a psycho moment. Ooh, another part of the people. Nice. Ironically, I just got done with being mod for another of my streamer friends recently transitioned from their Springtrap VTuber to their other OC, and they've now embraced their chunky VTuber on streams. Nice. Sometimes people take a while to come up with their own OC for a while. Took me a while. I'm gonna get muted with this song on here, I just know it. I mean, this song is like... This is close to like 100 years old. I'm surprised this isn't public domain yet. Let's see. I think I'll do pistol damage. There we go. Automatic hack. Okay, yeah, I see you. Oh, I've already got all the research complete on them. Yay! Die. Cohen's area is one of the creepiest, but it's probably one of the more interesting ones. And they're all gone.
I'm ready for dream times. That was close. Where's the thing? Okay. No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
It's time to heal your child with the power of Christ. I compel you. I don't know why I have to do that. It's funny. Oh, it's like, do you mind? I'm trying to rescue a child here. Oh, this poor Big Daddy. I left him in the worst position. Ah, crap. Where are they? Whew. Okay. Oh wait, who's there? Oh, hey, dude. Oh, hope you're doing well. I thought we were about to compel her to death and I would have started lolling my ass off. No, I don't kill any little sisters in this game. Being evil in a lot of these early games just doesn't really pay off that well. It's not that fun being evil in these games. It's like the 2000s games tried to have the whole morality system being like this huge gaming staple, but half the time it just didn't work out that well. More items downstairs. Attack this. you invent? There we go. Ooh, I can make Hacker's Delight 2 with this. That's pretty awesome. I can make Booze Hound. Drinking alcohol restores a small amount of Eve rather than draining it. Oh, that's a really good one. Bloodlust. You gain small amounts of Eve and health when inflicting damage with the wrench. Oh, that's also really good. I can only make one. Let's see. I don't really drink that much booze. I don't really use the wrench that much, but I do hack a lot. Hacker's Delight 2. Armor exploding rounds. Ooh. I gotta use the machine gun more often. Okay, let's see. Where to go next? Surprise! Game of chance. That's clever.
5, 6.
Oh, I didn't even do that. So much chaos. Crap. There we go.
Fontaine knew our blokes were coming. We were done over. Then splicers come screaming out the woodwork. Burping fire, spitting ice. Demons out of the Bible they were. I've never seen nothing like it. It wasn't a business he was building. It was an army.
Yay! How much I win? I got 250 bucks. Yay! I don't think I've ever won that much on this game in this machine. Yeah, I got the addiction. Yay, 25 bucks. Oh well. I won $275 on these machines. Oops. Oh no, the gambling. Oops. I really should have gotten rid of those. Or bots. It's kind of weird, the perspective of Jack in this game. It always feels like he's a lot shorter than the world around him for some reason. I'm doing pretty good, dude. It was a very stressful week, but we all got through it, thankfully. No, it's okay, dude. You're okay. I appreciate you being here. 2. Excuse me. There we go.
Welcome to the circus. Get some money, buddy.
I do have the money. Money, 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 money. Money. Frag grenades, machine gun rounds, a electric buck. Nice. Yeah, because it's kind of weird, because it feels like some perspectives make it feel like Jack is a lot shorter than he should be. At least he's just a very short person. Okay. Where is that coming from? There we go. Oh, somebody triggered one of my alarms somewhere. Small increases to max health and EV. Nice. Sorry to do this to you, dude. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Oh, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Ah. Ah, shit. Where'd the girl go? Ah, crap. Did she escape? Well, this is great. I thought she was just here. Did she glitch out? Ah, crap. Okay, could you get another one? The other one ran off. me get your good side. A little closer. Nice. That sucks. Can't believe she glitched out like that. Okay, so we got an extra drone. Okay, now where's a vent? Oh, there it is, okay. Just gotta wait for him. And while I wait for him, I will set up some traps. Ah, crap. How the hell did that hit me? Okay, here she comes. Hey, Siggy Wiggy. Hope you're doing well. Ugh. Thanks for the food. 2 more and I'm supersized. Hope you're doing well. Gotcha. Yes. Yes.
No.
By the power of Christ, I compel you, child. Be released from the demons.
Thank you.
Okay. That's the last one. I don't know why I have to do that every time. It's just funny. Thank you. One more time.
Mr. B.
Okay then. Now we've got that done. Get the drugs in there. There we go. Okay, we've been in there before. Okay, let's see. Get some... Oh, there it is right there.
Welcome to the circus back when you get some money, buddy.
Yeah, noisy stream moments, I know. Okay, let's see. Now, where's the next guy? Ah, shit. finest tobacco. Eve's Garden. Robertson's Tobaccoria. Is that a word? Is that just something they made up? Tobaccoria. Wouldn't it be Tobacco Emporium?
The good people of Bradford didn't sign up to see us government types shutting down shops, killing their owners, even with a ponce like Fontaine. But he brung it upon himself. Instead of copping it on the chin, bugger gets it into his head that he's gonna go down guns blazing. Who does he think he is, John bloody Wayne? We can get on top of this. We can. Here's what we do. We find Fontaine's will and make what was his go to where it was intended, and not into the pockets of us that put him into the ground.
I can't remember where the code was for this, so I'll just hack it. Oh, come on! That's not even fair. How are you supposed to get around these things? Uh-oh. Crap. Okay, what if I... Oh, I think I got it. So this for this. Nope, that still doesn't work. Crap. Damn it. Crap. That was just not fair. Okay, back over here again. Well, I can go to the Adams thing real quick then. Pictures. Okay. Okay, I got 160 left for this area. Let's see. Insect Swarm 2. I'd like to get one more combat tonic. Okay, increases wrench damage, static discharge, wrench lurker, photographer's eye, frozen field, wrench jockey 2. I would like to use the wrench a lot more to save on ammo. You take less damage from cold and can freeze enemies when you hit them with the wrench. That does sound good. Honestly, I think I don't really be the photographer's eye that much anymore now that I think about it. Because I've pretty much got everybody photographed. Let's try this out for now. Okay, then we'll do... I probably should increase my health. There we go. Ah, I took the long way around.
Welcome to the comeback when you get some money, buddy.
Okay, back to here. What the hell is that? Oh, you. Okay, what I missed here before? Okay, some money. Dead guy, money. Okay, I guess that was it. Oh, I didn't realize ad break's about to start. 3 minutes, everybody. Get a drink, get a snack, use the bathroom, you too. We'll be right after these messages, so stay tuned. And since everybody redeemed all this stuff before the ad break started, it'll stay until the next one. See you soon. Ugh. And for now, we are going to play some music.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
I always love the puzzles, hacking, and Bioshock. Yeah, unfortunately you doomed yourself going the long way around. Yeah, I kinda did. I actually prefer the hacking in Bioshock 2 compared to 1. Bioshock 1 is okay, but it's kind of like what you said. It's like taking the long way around to do things. I like how Bioshock 2 is a little more streamlined with its traversal and its gameplay. Feels good to stream again. And we're back. Okay, back to the next area. Ooh, electric bug, nice. Creepy. Thankfully, this one feels always the same. Fortune.
So, better luck next time.
Thank you for the pokes. There we go.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Poseidon Pilsner? Weird. Never heard of a Pilsner. Ah, crap. You again. Okay. Actually, wait. I never went upstairs here. Oh no, wait, I think I did. Oh, now I remember I did now. Huh, surprised these things never fired on me before. Okay, let's see.
I thought you had forgotten about poor Jasmine, but I am so glad you didn't.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ryan. I didn't know. I didn't know Fontaine had something to do with it. What are you doing? No! No, don't, please! I loved you, don't! Don't, please, no!
Ah, flashbacks. Poor Jolene.
That creepy Dr. Tenenbaum promised me it wasn't going to be a real pregnancy. They just take the egg out once Mr. Ryan and I had... Oh, I needed the money so bad. But I know Mr. Ryan's going to suss it out. Gonna know I wasn't being careful. Gonna know I sold the... Mr. Ryan's gonna be so mad at me.
Why did you tell him? Maybe she thought he was gonna be easy on her or something.
Get the photo before it completely dries out. You flutter all around the fort, taking life as you go. You're not a moth. You're an angel. I've never painted an angel. Maybe I should.
I don't want to know what you would do, Cohen. Sorry, dude, I got all the little sisters on this level. Actually. Smile. Dang it. Okay, trying to remember where the final guy is. More items. Oh, this part. Extra nutrition too. Oh, I had extra nutrition 3. Yeah, I figured as much. take this picture back to the thing. And I gotta find the final guy. And here comes the next part.
Rapture's most beloved musical artist. And 3 of 4. What's that look? You don't like it, do you? You don't need to be judged by you, by anyone. Screw you! Screw all you fucking doubters! Here's what I say to all of you!
Of course he would try to kill me to classical music. Oh jeez. Whose piece this is. I remember from Fantasia, but I can't remember what it was called. It's like something spring. I hate that he calls it the birth is close. I'm a furry, for God's sakes. I've been into more depraved stuff. But just the way he says things. Pentoad7591. Hello, Deakus Q7. Hope you're enjoying Bioshock. In case you're curious, the musical is Waltz of Flowers from the Nut... Oh, the Nutcracker, that's right. I knew it had something to do with spring. By Peter Tchaikovsky. Or I'm gonna butcher this name. Tchaikovsky. Makes sense, as everyone in Rapture is nuts. Ah. Because I remember hearing that from Fantasia, but I just couldn't remember what it was. Thank you. Okay. Now I just gotta get one more picture. Back to kill another crazy person. Surprise. I still think that's a clever type. That's a clever type. Oh. Smile. Okay, one more guy, and I know this one was supposed to run around everywhere, if I remember correctly. Okay, where are you, final guy? I hate when you can hear them crawling around like that. Oh, there you are. Let's see, trap bolt, electric gel, I need that. And personal rounds. Thanks. Okay, I think if I remember correctly, he's on the second floor.
People say there have been executions.
People say lots of irresponsible things. That doesn't mean you have to
Got your records.
Real arts these days.
Ah, he's over here.
Tell the old crow's music cooks better than it sounds. Cohen's messenger boy.
Crap, where'd he go? Ah, crap, here they come. Crap, get out of here. Yep. Okay.
He was a nasty one. And my favorite. But I think I like him better this way.
Yep.
Take his damn photo. Chop, chop.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that's all of them.
Welcome to the circus of...
Back to the place.
Atlas is a friend of the parasite. Don't be a friend of Atlas.
Sorry, crazy lady. Okay. Here he is, the most psychotic of them all. Here he is. Not enough therapy could save him.
It's been...
Congratulations, Sandra Cohen.
You'll
You're
find your
Mr.
path
Insanity,
to Ryan is
USA.
now clear. Captain Sanders said hello. Oh, yes. You may avail yourself upon one of my lesser works as a token of our time together. If you had become my one and true disciple, you might have been worthy of seeing inside the box of my most private news. But who knows if that man is yet even born? Now, go.
Gladly. Medical expert 2, first aids revealed. Okay, heal more. Okay, bye.
What happened to you? I've been trying to raise you for a dog's age. Never mind. Would you kindly leg it over to the spear and get on down to Hephaestus? It's time to settle up with Ryan.
Gladly. Goodbye, Sander Cohen. Oh, my goodness. Tchaikovsky is as close as I can figure out how to spell it phonetically. Sander Cohen's suit looks like it could use some dry cleaning. It looks shabby. I would not tell him that. Okay then, and with Fort Frolic out of the way, I think we are good to call it a night on this one. Ugh, my goodness. And next time, we shall take on Hephaestus. Ugh, what a night. I don't really go for the extra stuff in Bioshock that much. I know that Sander Cohen has like a bunch of extras and stuff that you can find about him, but I don't really do that. Okay then. Oh goodness, what a night. Well, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and thank you for letting me be a part of yours. It's good to be back and streaming again. It was a hell of a week to get through, and thanks to all of you, I was able to get through it fine and dandy, thankfully. Family's okay, we're back together, and everything's good for now. And so let me go over a few things that happened tonight. Sunny Dirk, thank you very much for 31 months of Tier 1 sub. I appreciate your support. Love you very much. And Tom Wolf, thank you very much for the 10 bits earlier. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, if anybody wants to get more updates on my streams or my art or anything else I do, I have a Discord channel or a Discord server. I also have Blue Sky, if you ever want to check out my socials. I also have a Fur Affinity account, and also I just found out I hit over 1,500 watchers on Fur Affinity, so yay! I didn't realize I did that. It was nice to meet you, Pentatoad, and thank you for the facts from before. Okay then, so let's see who we can raid to pass the love on to for the night. Let's see, who is on, who is on, who is on. Let's see, we've got Scintilla, Diffuse Moose, Taco Swift, Derpwaff, Nije. Let's see. Rack Hudson. Who could use a raid? We haven't raided Calder the Dragon in a while, so but we go raid Calder. Looks like they just started their stream, so it should be good. They are currently playing Minecraft. Okay, raid dragon. Okie dokie. So thank you everybody for joining me once again. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the weekend. I'll be back on tomorrow with more Death Stranding. And then we'll see if I can either make up the hours for later or if I'll just wait until next week for more streams. And keep a lookout for my next YCH art. And don't forget to check out my regular YCH page if you want to check that out sometime. I have an upcoming internet bill coming up, so I need to come up with something. So thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Remember, round is the best shape to hug. I shall see you all later. Love y'all. Good night.